What's up, dragon fruit lovers? Hey, doing a quick update on the trellis system we have going on. But first stop, we're gonna just hit the greenhouse and show some updates in there. Got a few nice dark star growing outside the greenhouse, getting pretty big. Gotta find room for them. Tons of new growth. These are a lot of kind of redundant cuttings that I have. I'll find a place for them eventually, but right now I'm kind of doing one variety per pot down there, and we have a lot of different varieties, so we need to save room. And this is the overflow as of now, but we do have some new varieties that we're rooting right now. This is a Cosmic Charlie, which is already rooted. Got a couple of those. Got Black Dragon back in here. Zoom in, you can see Black Dragon right there. That one's already rooted, but of course we do want to get the root ball a little larger before we transplant it down to the trellis. We also got a Florida Red Sweet and American Beauty back there. We got some Kathy Von Aram, tons of good stuff. Brunies. What else? Oh, we got a Connie G, two Connie G. So I'm trying to do 2 plants per pot right now, and that is going to be the ticket. Oh yeah, also check this out. So I bought a full-size G3 plant from Paul, and it had a ton of extra growth, so I had a ton of clippings, and I wanted to show you a really quick way to root them. If you have a bunch of clippings and you want to get them rooted, I just threw them in a bucket with some of this rooting hormone. It's just a powder. I just literally just threw a good amount, like a teaspoon, in this bucket, filled it up to about 2 inches, and I did that about a week and a half ago, and I'll show you I'm already having success. Let's see, pull some randos out. All right, that one doesn't have roots, but let's see if we find another one that does. Oh, here's one. All right, so if you can see, that's all new root growth right there. This is literally just a week and a half, and I didn't really have a lot of time. Nothing on that one. No. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It was like a week and a half just sitting in water and rooting hormone. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of time to deal with all these cuttings. I didn't want to put them in separate containers with dirt. I just wanted to get them going and rooting. So I just chucked them in this bucket with water, and tons of success so far. So that's a good little tip. Now we'll go down to the trellis system, and I'll show you some updates down there. All right, here's a little bird's eye view of what's going on. Our long trellis. And I'm going to take you on down. We'll check out all the plants, check out the new growth. All right, so we're just going to go through each plant quickly and just check out how it's done in the last few months. And some of them were just planted a month or even 2 weeks ago. So we'll go down, and these are the ones I planted first. So they're about 2 months into it, and they were quite small. I did put a couple extra cuttings here just this week, but we have this initial stock, and it is almost topping the trellis. That's Pink Panther. All right, we have Sugar Dragon. Sugar Dragon's super happy. It's got, I mean, this thing's just going nuts up top. You can see, very vigorous, very clean. Everything looks olive green. We got Maria Fuchsia, like I said. Just look how healthy everything looks. Just really green. We're watering like all the time. Been putting grow power. I still got to do the top dressing, which I'm a little lacking, but put some gypsum in there. We got some nice stalks going up on each side. It will just look nice and clean. Start umbrella. Got watermelon here. Haven't had a lot of luck with this watermelon. Haven't had a fruit on it. We got it from Leo from Oceanside Dragon Fruit, and it looks really healthy right now. Very olive green, super vigorous growth. It has some new little shoots right there, you can see. So we have high hopes, and look at top, you can see it's shooting little branches off that one too. So it's looking really happy so far. I did have it under this tarp, so I let it have a little more UV, so we'll see how it responds. Going to be keeping an eye on that. There's the Del Riego No ID, which Paul says is like American Beauty, and you can see this thing's just loving it. Shooting over, cascading. What else? We got Maria Rosa. All right, Maria Rosa's doing quite well as well. So look at this. Just all of it looks so nice and green. You know the plants are healthy when you get this olive green. You know, yellow is usually a more unhealthy look, and then that dark green is what you want. This one's topping the trellis. This is purple haze. Got a little bit of rot right here. I don't know what happened. I was thinking it might be a reflection or something. That's just the light catching some sort of light beam. There's a camper over here. I don't know, maybe it's going off this camper and focusing right on here. I'm not sure, but otherwise everything looks healthy. And that is purple haze. We've got the Quang Ong, so fertile. You can just see this exfoliated growth right here, and then as it gets over the top, it's starting to get a little more thick. So that's looking a lot better, shooting up high. It's loving being out here. We've got Dark Star topping the trellis, lots of new little growth. What else? We got the Bruni topping the trellis. Everything's topping the trellis right now. It's pretty amazing how fast things are growing. Here's the physical graffiti. You see this new growth is very vigorous. When I put it on here, it was just a little bit of growth right there. That's it. So it's looking good, really healthy. Here's the plant I got from Paul. This is the G3, and you can see this is probably the most unhappy plant I have right now, but it does have a little bit of new growth right here. It's probably in a little bit of shock since we transplanted it. Big plants don't like to really be transferred too much. I don't think they look great afterwards, but it had a lot of extra growth, so we trimmed it up, and hopefully it'll respond. I think it will. There's some healthy signs there, but this is the G3. This is really amazing fruit. The fruit off here is awesome, super juicy. So I hope it responds, and we'll have a healthy plant soon. All right, we got hypodermic. This is that hybrid that Paul, I don't know exactly how he got it, but it's a hybrid seedling that he grew out, and he got the fruit, and it's amazing. He calls it hypodermic because of the big spines, but super awesome. Paul's got all the best stuff. What else? We got Frankie's Red right here in the shade. It does like a little bit more shade than some of the others. Haven't had a lot of success with the Frankie's Red, but everything looks healthy so far. All right, we got the Kathy Von Aram, also topping the trellis. Boom, looking good. It's responding well to full sun. I was a little nervous about this one, but nothing seems to be off. It looks like it's happy. So we're just gonna let it go. We got K here. This is the Caslau. This one is pretty interesting fruit. It's got really big spines. It's kind of like a cherry, real dense and jammy. It's got some new shoots, new growth. Looks like it's really healthy. And then our last plant, this is Paul's Laverne Pink, which was a mislabeled Laverne Red that he got. And it's awesome fruit. He does have cuttings available, I believe. So if you want one of those, hit him up. But I got one of those. It just had a little, like 2 inches of growth when I got it. So you can see it's about 12 inches now. I'm pushing up. I do have one more cutting of the Paul's Laverne Pink that I'm gonna put in that bucket soon, but it just needs to root. I guess that's about it. Here's a quick shot. So everything's looking healthy over here. I'm gonna go ahead and water, and I'll probably get out of here, but y'all have a good day. All right, like and subscribe. See you again next time.